Hey there, folks. What's going on? It's Codiak here, and I finally got into a Wintermaul Wars game. I have been trying to get into this for so long. This is one of my favorite game modes from back in the day. Now, I don't even remember all of these different factions that you can pick from. Remember, this is a TD, but it is really, there's so many factions you can choose from. We're going to go with something that's relatively easy to play. Let's go with Power Plant. That sounds like fun, right? So you got to pick your faction first, then you build your builder, and then you start to figure out your maze. So for me, I don't have a lot of money, right? So I'm going to... And now this is the thing about Wintermaul Wars. You have to really plan out your strategy here. So my strategy is to make an opening right down there. Right down there is going to be my opening. And I'm going to maze all around that if I can. And I think I'll be able to do it without any problems. The real question is, do I need one spot or do I need two spots? Oh, I'm the back end. I'm the back end. I thought I was the front end. Okay. That's totally fine too. That's totally fine too. So I'm going to start sending units over here. Now this is how you get income, by sending units over. What do we have here? Specialty builder, purchase lumber. Okay, nothing there that I care about quite yet. But I am going to want to send over stuff, because the more stuff I send over, the more income I get. And that income is really important to building up towers, obviously. All right, so my entrance is going to be there. Now my teammate over here is going with the old school approach of the circular defense. Now this was like a classic strategy back in the day. The mobs have to touch the waypoint, so he's going to basically swirl all the way around and force the mobs to go in that way. And I'm not going to really focus on my towers until I really see more enemies coming our way. They're not sending a lot of guys over. They clearly don't remember how to do this, but luckily for me, this is one of the games that I remember dearly. I don't remember all the different factions and races and whatnot, but I definitely remember the gist of the game. And as you can see, we're sending a lot of guys over. He gets what he's doing down here in purple. Orange is using the L strategy. That was also a really popular strategy. You build all the way down, and you build all the way up, then you build all the way over, and you basically just avoid the enemies ever getting close. And we could probably, you know what, we're gonna do this too. We might as well play the game the right way, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do the same thing here. And it was a good thing I started building there, because we just ran into a couple guys that were coming our way. And we're doing all right, though. We have quite a bit of income coming in. Not as much as our teammate, but we're doing okay. I just sent over the rifleman, which should be pretty challenging for our guys. Our army guy decided he wanted to go just with the straight line approach, which is why he's having a little bit of a problem over there. That's why those mobs came through. But that's okay. Like I said, we're going to go with the circular approach. You only need to have one little space between. And this is a good starting point for us. Now, of course, in this game mode, you can upgrade things, but you upgrade to the next tower, if you will. It's not necessarily like going from, what do we have here, Shock Tower to Shock Tower 2. It's upgrading from Shock Tower to Stormcaller to the next one. So just something to keep in mind. I'm actually getting my butt kicked in terms of income. So I just need to keep sending more units. Stop worrying so much about my build. Teal is letting guys through, so hopefully we can kill these without any problem. Yeah, we're doing okay. I'm not too worried. I think we're going to be fine. All right, we let one through. Let's upgrade this Stormcaller in the middle. There we go. That's the thing, right? With these tower defense, you have to balance offense with defense. Always part of the challenge. Always the challenge. We're just going to keep sending guys over. Keep building up that base. I mean, we're sending a lot of guys over, which is good. Now I have an edge in terms of money. I'm getting up there. Teal is starting to build his L strategy. As you can see, this is the L strategy on the orange that I was talking about. Looking really good. I'm sending over the baby dragons, though. The baby dragons are a little hard to counter because they're flying, obviously. We are crushing our teammates now in terms of gold. And that's kind of my role in the back. If my teammates are doing fine killing things, because they're getting gold for killing mobs, my goal is to keep building up my income by sending mobs over. Right? Because Red's got no problem here. He's got a nice little spiral going on. Teal is working on his L strategy. I'm getting a couple little mobs from Teal, but nothing crazy. And then we just have a nice base back here in case we need to catch anything. We should be able to kill pretty much anything that comes at us at this point in the game. Relatively easy. We have a couple slips there.
Upgrade complete. More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
I'm going to upgrade some of these storm callers here.
Upgrade complete.
Now we can't see the attack from the storm callers, but I know they're working.
Upgrade complete. More gold is required. Ready to work.
We've got nearly 1,000 gold here as our income base. We are the best on the team currently. Hard to say where we are in comparison. Can we see our other teams? We cannot see the other team's income. But I am over 1,000 now, which is really good. And we're just going to keep sending as many units as we can. Just keep beefing up that base.
The damned stand ready.
So now we have the specialty builder too. Forgot we could build that. So we got the specialty builder up here. I'm going to send some big guys over. Send as many big guys as we can over. Let's see what the specialty guys got. He's got root tower, anabolic tower, adds attack speed. That's good. Command tower, lazy tower, stun tower, slow tower, negotiation tower, mega tower. Okay. That is the thing. Always the thing with these tower defenses. As Warcraft 3 got into, 5 years later, 10 years later, all of these games came out with so many, just so many different towers in these game modes. People had all the time in the world. They just kept upgrading, adding more things to the game, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. It's very cool. We're going to build, where was that? The windmill generator up here. I'm just curious. I don't even know what this is. Okay, so it gives you a little bit of damage to things. Gotcha, okay. So that's important because that's going to upgrade each of the individual towers. And we're just going to keep sending over anything we possibly can. Yellow's got a hell of a base. Look at this. They're using the wing pattern. That is one heck of a maze.
Job's done.
I'm gonna keep building our maze around here. I mean, it's so cheap to do it. It's so cheap, we might as well just do it. And as you can see, we can pretty much just go around in perpetuity. without any problems. Just always making sure that we have that one space. Oop, not that one. Gotta sell that one. That, I think. There we go. Get a huge wave of gold there. Send stuff through.
I kill for you.
We got some flying boys we got to be careful about.
More gold is required.
The rest of these guys, no big deal.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade all these storm callers.
Complete.
Still have plenty of gold left over. And we're almost at the point where we may need to look into, if we can, upgrading our creep base. I'm not sure if that's something we can do in this one. Let's see if we can do that. Purchase lumber. Maybe, I don't know if we can do that one in this game mode. So we'll just send everything that we can.
I stand ready.
I kill for you. Ready to ride. We have liftoff.
I stand ready.
I mean, we've almost got 10K in the bank in terms of our income. Every time we get income, we almost have 10K.
We have liftoff.
There's got to be a way, right? All right, well, you know what we can do? We can definitely keep going with this. Hopefully, okay, I was worried about that. Wasn't sure. That guy was going to get through.
Job's done. Job's done.
All right, so we're going to go with that for now.
Upgrade complete. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Upgrade shrine. There it is. Shrine level 2. I was wondering where it is. It was in your. It's part of your builder. So that's going to take a minute to upgrade.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
So we're going to upgrade all of these into storm callers
Upgrade complete.
or chain lightning callers, whatever you want to call them.
Upgrade complete. I bow to your will.
And now we will start sending these guys over. Probably upgrade to level 3 if we really wanted to, but we're not going to do that.
Research complete. Research complete. I wish only to serve. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Where shall my blood be spilled?
Oh, we're letting some guys through. That's unfortunate.
Upgrade complete.
I'm gonna upgrade all these to chain lightning blasters.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Be nice if I was getting the income from the mobs,
Gold is required.
like from up front. But again, that's part of why I'm in the back, is to make sure that I'm sending mobs. And there you go. You can see the income getting closer to 10K. Anything that I can send, I'm sending. So, I think I'm the only... Am I the only one with level 2 right now? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everybody's got level 2. Everyone's got level 2.
Master.
But I think I'm the only one that's really sending heavy stuff at the moment.
Required.
10K. We hit the 10K mark. It's always important to work backwards and try and figure out where the best income bonuses are. You can do the math. Some of them are easier than others. For instance, this is 64 gold, 76, 98, 114. So it's kind of hard to say without doing the math on paper, what's best. If you're good at math, you can probably figure it out. But for me, I'm not. So I always try and start at the highest end if I can, and then I work my way backwards to some of the lower mobs. Right? You always want to send the most challenging guys. That's going to give the enemies the biggest hassle. The problem with that, obviously, is if they're going to get more money for killing those guys. All right, so... We can do that. Increases the damage of all my towers. That's really sweet. We're going to keep upgrading that.
Research complete. Research complete.
And I think that's it. Boom. So we have max level upgrade on our towers for damage. I don't know if we're going to be... Yeah, we can't see the damage. And that's only on the battery towers. So we're going to upgrade a couple of these to batteries.
Upgrade complete.
And as you can see, they've got the plus 150 there.
My life for Nazur.
So we're actually melting everything before they even get close, which is nice.
Gold is required.
My God, look at Yellow's base. This is insanity. It's one hell of a maze.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
And Purple is doing a pretty good job keeping these guys. So what his strategy is, he lets them come all the way in. They've got to come in, and then they've got to go all the way back out to reach the base. It's almost like a loop back approach. I'm starting to remember all these different strategies from back in the day. I used to know him as a 12-year-old sitting on my couch playing this on my laptop or whatever it was back in the day.
More gold is required. More gold is required.
Our teammate thinks we're in trouble. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm sure we'll rather find out. We're doing a good job taking care of all these aerial units here. Building a ton of batteries. And it was nice to have that extra little burst of gold there. Help build the base back up. I just sent a ton of mobs.
More gold is required.
These guys are giving me a little bit of a problem here. But again, they have to go through the entire base to get out, which is no joke, as you can see.
I await your command. More gold is required.
All right, we've got a thundercloud in the mix here. This, I think, is one of the better towers in the game. This is right before our 2,000 volts tower, which we're not quite at yet. We're getting closer, but... Now, I believe we can, at the... Remember I mentioned there you can buy the extra lumber. I think I remember what you can use the lumber for. I believe you can buy yourself a new... like a new builder. I think that's what it's for. We'll get there eventually.
Research complete. Research complete.
Just upgrading some of this nonsense stuff. All right, so we're doing a good job building up our towers. We are getting our teammates to let some guys through, which is not great, but that's part of the deal. So he's got Shrine level 3. So one of the guys on the other team does have Shrine level 3. We do need to be careful about that. These guys are all going with the maze approach, I should say. So everything's lagging just a little bit as things are taking forever to get through. So we'll just keep the camera fixated up here to avoid as much lag as we can. We are melting through, guys, which is good. Nobody's even getting close at the moment.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
We're going to keep the maze going.
Job's done. 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 Job's done.
Can't do that. Don't want to do that. They'll start to attack my towers. There we go. You can't block the towers there, or if they will, the mobs will start to attack your towers, which is never good.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
We're getting pretty close to the point where we're going to need to start thinking about upgrading the Shrine 3. We're getting a lot of gold. We got almost 15,000. 15,000? 150,000. Yeah, we're going to definitely need to upgrade. 'Cause I'm running out of minions to send. Ooh, somebody snuck through. Somebody snuck through there. That's not good. Two more snuck through. Oh, there we go. No, we got them that time. Oh boy, this is going to be tough. Let's see if we get any of these guys down. Can we get them down? Can we get them down? Hoot! Alright, we're letting some through, so we are going to have to upgrade towers here. If I can click on any of them. So as long as we don't get a whole nother wave coming at us, we should be okay. Let's upgrade our shrine. So now we got rank 3s coming in.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Upgrading all these batteries. It's these flying guys that I'm worried about. We are starting to melt through them, though, which is good. Come on, come on. There we go.
Upgrade complete.
All right. Let's start sending some of these guys.
The shadows beckon. Ready for action. The shadows beckon.
Our teammate in red needs to start sending some more mobs. He doesn't have a lot of income. That's part of the problem.
Ready for action. The shadows beckon. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade
Kind of hard to click on these guys to make them thunderclouds, but we're figuring it out. Doing it the hard way if we have to.
Upgrade complete.
Look at our enemy's base down here. Oh my Lanta, that is just a pain in the ass. I remember these crazy builds back in the day. I really do. Oh no, we're letting some through. Ah! It's always the flying guys. When in doubt, it's always the flying guys. I'm going to start having to do these, the big boy towers. 2,000 volts. Get a couple of them. We're going to upgrade them too if we can. Just gives us an extra 500 damage there. Alright. It's nice. When it's just the flying guys, I can take them no problem. But once you add more into the mix, it kind of becomes a problem. Are those obsidian? I think he's sending obsidian dragons? Deathwing. Obsidian dragons. There they are. These. See how the obsidian dragons we do against them. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Kill everything. Kill. Good, good. All right. So obsidian dragon is the end of this shrine 3. So knowing that we can kill them is good. We're going to need to keep upgrading towers, though. Obviously. Amazing how quickly this all comes back to you.
I wish only to serve.
All right, let's upgrade a couple more of these guys.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I really want to make sure we've got the defense that we need here.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Be way easier if I could click on any of these guys. But of course I can't.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade
I
complete.
stand ready.
Get a load of these.
The sleeper has awakened.
Sending everything in my power at the moment.
More gold is required. More gold is required. Ready for action.
I do have a thing. Send a few Guardians of Hell. Why the heck not? Alright, good, we got him. I was afraid we were about to let one through, but looks like we got him, no problem.
Research complete. My life for Nazul.
Kill him!
I stand ready.
The sleeper has awakened.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, we gotta upgrade.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
We just gotta do it. We just gotta do a blanket upgrades on all of these. Even though they're a pain in the butt to click on.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade
Note to self, clouds are hard to click on.
complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay, so that's good. Can I upgrade my shrine again? Yeah, we can. Let's go. So shrine level 4. The real question is, what do we do about building now? I guess what we can do is something like this.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Just not that.
Job's done. 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 Job's done.
We're going to go with the L strategy ourselves up here,
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
but we're going to have to do something like this at the end.
Job's done.
Nope.
Job's done. Job's done.
Not that.
Job's done.
I don't know if it's going to be perfect. It's been a long time since I've had to do this, but it will at least work.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's
That I'm confident of.
done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's
I
done.
stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's
So now before they get to the boat, they're going to have to go through this little maze.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Done.
Of course. Oops. I guess we can go with that. That's fine. Ah, not that.
Done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
I stand ready. I stand ready. I stand ready.
Oh, that guy just snuck through without a problem.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
I'm not even sure why I'm not attacking them.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Oh my gosh. So annoying. I don't know why I'm not attacking them. We just built our little thing too.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Well, our first Wintermaul Wars of Warcraft 3 Reforged is a loss, but we played a pretty good game, had a really decent income. We were nowhere close to Yellow's income. He was clearly a player who's been playing Wintermaul Wars forever, but that's okay because I had a ton of fun doing it. Guys, Wintermaul Wars is one of the best Warcraft 3 tower defense, wave mob sender games out there. So guys, if you want to play with me, go ahead and click on the link in the description below to join us on Discord. And as always, my name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.